Hi, magandang gabi. I'm Tito Goby, and tonight we're gonna react to TenZ and Kyedae's Breakup. It's been ongoing for a week now, and looks like they completely stopped replying to everybody. So I don't know if it's going away or um, whatever Reddit says is true or not, and all that. But yeah, it's been going on for a week. Okay, let's do this. Uh, we're gonna look at Tenzin gives up everything and she's still left by Mori. Thank you, Mori, for the video. Okay, let's start.
Imagine staying with a girl throughout the entire time she has cancer just for her to leave you because she grew apart from you. Crying emoji times 3. Bro gave up his pro career, helped build her public following, took care of her through cancer treatment, and she still decides to leave him to, and I quote,
Oh my
discover
God, what?
herself. Never date.
Dude, this is dude. He is the ultimate good guy here. He's the good man that that women are looking for. And she left. Man, women don't like good men. They want the bad boys, I'm guessing. Oh man, never date an ego. Uh, I can't argue with that, you know. E-girls are modern women also, so you gotta watch out. You gotta really see how they think, how where the line lies, kind of thing. You know, it's like, oh my God, he gave up everything. That's sad.
An eager. He sacrificed his career to be with her while she had cancer, and she dropped him after she recovered.
Oh my God, he took care of her while she had cancer? You know how much that would cost you? Oh, that's a big sacrifice right there also, you know? Time and money. Dude, he sacrificed half of his life already, right?
Covered. Sarah Stock isn't the only one. If you know, you know. TenZ starts dating Kyedae Shimko at 17 years old. Moves in together just a few weeks after meeting. Lives with her from 17 to 24 years old.
Okay. All right. Not half of his life. Okay. 7 years. 7 years. Okay. But that's still, wow, a decade. Almost a decade. Right? Dude. And she still left you after doing all that for her. Oh my God. That is sad. That is wrong. Oh God, that hurts. That really hurts, dude. 17 though. They moved in when they were young. Okay, they were young, but both of them were famous, I guess, around that time already, and they had the money to actually do this. So you can't. I don't know. Back then, when I was growing up, the elders would tell us not to get married young, right? The reason for that is that we don't have jobs yet. We don't have careers. We don't have money. We're not settled. But these guys at 17, 18, 19, they had money. They're settled, you know? But, all right, let's continue. Oh, terrible, though. Oh, what happened? What happened? Oh shit. Okay.
Life to her for the last 7 years. And then one day,
What the heck? Fast forward. Okay.
build her public following, took care of her through cancer treatment, and she still decides to leave him to, and I quote, discover herself. Never date an eager. He sacrificed his career to be with her while she had cancer, and she dropped him after she recovered. Sarah Stock isn't the only one. If you know, you know. TenZ starts dating Kyedae Shimko at 17 years old. Moves in together just a few weeks after meeting. Lives with her from 17 to 24 years old. Almost 7 years total. Engaged since August 2022. She gets diagnosed with leukemia. TenZ drops competitive Valorant at the peak of his career. Cuts back on full-time streaming. Takes on all the expenses, medical bills, rent, household costs. Accompanies her through every step. Chemotherapy, treatments.
Like I said before, time and money, that's a lot, you know. Effort to care for a sick loved one. He did all this and she left. Oh God, modern women. What the fuck? Dude, man, it's like
Hospital stays, recovery helps keep her channel and audience growing while putting his own channel on the back burner. And fast forward to February 2020.
dude, he sacrificed everything for this girl.
Kyedae announces on Twitter and Instagram that they had already been separated for some time. Explains it was a mutual decision.
Announced on Twitter and Instagram that they had already been separated for some time. Okay, that's where you guys went wrong. Within a week of the breakup, you should have announced it. You should have just said to the world that you guys have broken up. Because between that breakup and now, a lot of things happen. So, all right. I don't know you. You don't know me. I'm just a goblin from the internet. So, you do you, I guess.
Ask for privacy to move forward. 7 years together, engagement, cancer, fought side by side. He gave up everything for her and finally ends with, and I quote, we're on different paths. Brutal. And in the comment section, someone posted for further context. Kyedae was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, AML, in March of 2023. As part of her treatment,
Okay, so they moved in 2022. Okay, 23. So they were together for a year when she got diagnosed with this. And so it was just last year, right? They were together 7. So that's like what, 6 years? Okay, 6, 7, I guess 6, 7, 6, 7. I don't know, but yeah, that's a lot of time to get to know each other, to fall in love, and do. I don't know. Okay, okay. Let's say they're just young, naive, right?
she underwent a bone marrow transplant, which was successful.
Bone marrow. Okay, from what I've heard, that part isn't true. Bone marrow. They didn't really do the bone marrow part, from what I've heard so far. Okay.
Successfully performed using donor cells from her partner, TenZ Kyedae. He was a genetic match and provided the healthy bone marrow needed for her recovery. This act of donation was a critical step in her journey towards remission. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just gotta say, and I wanted to start the video off by reading all those tweets because context, of course. And I just gotta say, before reading her statement, bruh, if I'm your man, after all these years, supported you to that degree, went above and beyond and gave you literal DNA from my body, my own bone marrow, and we're not somehow forever
Allegedly. Okay, allegedly. But he did sacrifice a lot for this girl.
together like soul ties, bonded forever, I'm probably gonna crash out. Especially if after all this, we quote unquote grew apart. Brother in Christ, I'm pretty
Dude, as an older generation, older guy, you don't just grow apart in a relationship. That's not true. That's just bullshit. Dude, man. That's growing apart is just an excuse for everybody to shut up, basically. But no, that is we just grew apart. That's bullshit.
sure the man, you decide you don't want to be in a relationship with me anymore because who did all of this for you? Literally gave you his bone marrow. Didn't just suddenly grow apart. This is crazy, but of course, there's a lot to uncover. I'm gonna read her statement. Feel free to drop your opinions down below if you know more about the situation. Of course, there are so many creators out here. This has been all over my feed, and a lot of people are very upset. As reported by Dexerto, they say streamers
course
Kyedae and
everybody's
TenZ have confirmed that they have ended their relationship after 6 years together. With a statement from Kyedae, she said, "Hey everybody, Tyson and I feel ready to share some personal news. We've actually been broken up for quite some time now. Toward the end of our relationship, we came to a realization that wasn't easy to accept. We had stopped growing as individuals. Well, I wonder why. For most of our relationship, we did everything together, worked together, hobbies and interests together.
And this is coming from the woman, not from the guy. I don't think he said anything, did he?
Pretty much everything together. We've even joked in the past that although we were together for 6 years, it felt like at least 30, which is not good. Shouldn't it be the other way around? We've moved in together just weeks after meeting, and from ages 17 to 24, that was all we knew. Over time, it became clear that we needed space to..."
Okay, I'm curious. I'm curious. Let's check this out. X, right? X. X. There I am. Search. Okay, so I was looking at her text, right? Let's see what Tyson says, okay? Is it Tyson? Tyson. Tyson. That's Mike Tyson. uh, nope. TenZ official. TenZ official. Ah, okay. There we go. Okay. February 9th. He's doing good. His last post was from February 9th. Okay. Playing esports made me immune to feeling anything from internet hate. Internet hate? Who's hating you? You're the one, you're the victim here, right? To the people still projecting, please okay. Twitter. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, this is the disgusting that people are still okay. Hmm. February 8th. Hey everyone, I've been seeing a lot of okay, so basically he just reposted that. Reposted whatever Kyedae said, but he didn't really say anything. Well, that's kind of weird because I'd probably put in my own statement also, you know, say my side kind of thing. If all this allegations and all this drama is happening, I wouldn't just leave it to Kyedae to actually speak for the both of you after this breakup. You guys are public figures. Tenzin, you should say your part also, but it's already been what, a week. So man, you guys are just messing up. You guys are. I can understand Tenzin a bit, because he's brokenhearted. It's like it's really hard to think after a breakup like that. But then again, it's like she said it's been months bef- after the announcement. So that's another fishy thing that's going on here. You should have announced it in a week, not after months. A month or months. I don't know. What's now, February? So they broke up during December, was it? So that's like almost three months, 2 months. TenZ. All right. I don't know you. You don't know me, but yeah, you're just giving everything to this girl here. Even oh God, even what the I don't know, man. I can't I can't even think right now because of this. You should have said something also. That's the thing. You shouldn't have left it to the girl to say this stuff. You should have said your piece also. That's uh, you're too much of a good guy. You got to be an asshole sometimes. Coming for a goblin, yeah, you need to be an asshole sometimes. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Sorry. Uh,
Grow into our own people separately. Yikes. We know the internet often looks for the, and I quote, the tea, but the truth is simple. We grew apart. There was no wrongdoing, no resentment, and no single event that caused this. We
no single event. No, no. That's really hard to swallow after showing us all that. But of course, I gotta take it with a grain of salt because all we see on the internet is the surface level, right? If that's all we're going on, then yeah, drama happens.
still care deeply about each other and genuinely want the best for one another. We're also incredibly grateful for the time and life we shared together. Thank you for respecting our privacy. And as far as I know, that is the only statement I'm aware of coming from Kyedae. And people were not having it. As far as I can tell in all the research, cursory research, this guy has not made one peep on any of his social media accounts. And I'm gonna be honest, he's probably devastated. Listen, you're not gonna just stick through cancer treatment and literally give up your own bone marrow to someone that you don't see yourself being with for the rest of your life. Literally, that type of stuff is like reserved for like your children and your wife and your mom and people who are like blood related, not for a girlfriend of which you feel like you're gonna, break up with one day. It's just, yeah, this is not. I would be devastated. Is what I'm saying. Someone said, so you're telling me you can be high school sweethearts, be there during cancer treatment, practically grow up together, and still not be the end game? Yeah, looks like that's the case here. And the sad thing is, fans and viewers are already making sad ass breakup TikTok edits post breakup of these two.
Okay. Music, music, music.
I just gotta say, and this is only because of my lived experiences, but I'm not the relationship type of guy. I have too many trust issues. I always expect the worst. I'm not a very trusting guy. And then when you see situations like this, two literal cute ass high school sweethearts who've been together since they were like 17.
Dude, man. Were they both 17? Are they both the same age? Dude, man. That really hurts. Ah.
Years old. Guy saved her life, was a genetic donor for her bone marrow transplant. They've been together for 7 years. He literally gave up his entire career for her. He helped build her social media following. He made her probably into a millionaire, set her up for the rest of his life. Bro probably devoted everything or most of his life to her for the last 7 years. And then one day, for whatever reason is going on inside her head, I'm pretty sure this guy's devastated. Let's be honest. He has not said a word. She just leaves. I don't think.
See, you should have said something. We were just looking at your ex here, your Twitter page, and you didn't say anything until all those allegations came out. All these questions, all these like oh god, you're too much of a good guy. You should have stood up and said something, even though it's like, even though she's, even though your girl said something or your ex-girl said something. I know you're still in love with her because you're letting her hold the rings. You know, you're letting her like I don't know. Are you trying to just walk away from it? You can't walk away from it. You're in the spotlight, man.
Think this guy will ever get into another long-term relationship after this, or not for a very long time.
Dude, man. There you go. Music, sad. Oh god. I don't know.
Another person in this TikTok comment section said they were engaged, so they were about to get married. He stayed with her when we all thought she was gonna die. They were high school sweethearts. So what do you mean you just grew apart? That whole grew apart.
Telling you, man, growing apart. That's complete bullshit. Coming from experience, and everybody else that I know had this experience. That's just a way to say to everybody else, like, mind your own business, right? We just grew apart.
Thing right there, that is some gaslighting shit. I hate when people do that. You don't just grow apart from almost being married and someone saving your life from dying of cancer. That seems very absurd. Doi said basically she got bored of him because he is a.
There you go. She got bored with him, most likely. He was being too good. He's being a too good of a man, and modern women doesn't like good men. They like the bad boys, the exciting ones, right? But I don't know. Let's see. Let's continue.
A good guy. Another person said, "Why are people defending Kyedae? This is how love is supposed to be after a long time. It is supposed to be boring. It is when you are bored with each other, but still choose them that you know you love them as a person and do not break it up for no apparent good reason. Typically a big mistake that you can't be together anymore." Which, again, based off of my lived experience, this is why I don't personally believe in the whole modern concept of love. I more lean on loyalty and respect, because love.
Hear that? Loyalty and respect. That is true love. No matter what happens, you know. A man would sacrifice everything for his loved ones. But a woman would sacrifice everything for her happiness. I I don't wanna believe that that's true, but time and time again, I'm being proven wrong. You know, back then, well, God bless his soul. My cousin, he died of COVID, probably a few years back now, or what years? Probably 5 or 6 years ago. He died of COVID, and before dying of COVID, um, he was married, happy, and everything like that. Surface level, I guess, because that's all we see when he comes to reunions and everything like that. Uh, but when he lost his job, and at his age, you know, it's harder to find a job. So it took him some time to find another job. But during that time that he lost his job, that wife of his I guess she stayed for a few months or whatever, then booked it. She booked it because I guess she wasn't happy. Instead of sticking it with my cousin who was there for her, she just left because she wasn't happy anymore. La di da. We don't talk to her anymore. My family doesn't like her anymore. But okay, let's continue.
Love, it's fickle, it fades away fast, and the graveyard is full of people who apparently loved each other but ended up killing each other. I need something long lasting, loyalty, respect, a strong foundation. This whole love thing is just, and I just gotta say, this is probably the most disrespectful thing I've seen come out of this entire situation. So we have this post from TenZ. He said, "Happy 3-year anniversary to the love of my life. It's crazy how fast time flies when you're enjoying life. Right? It should be moving fast, like TenZ says it is. Not slow, like Kyedae thought it was." He continued to say, "By the way, we have been engaged 8 months, but have kept it a secret until now." And in the comment section below, Kyedae said, "This did not age well. Comments incoming, laughing my ass off."
Laughing my ass off. Oh, we broke up. Yeah, yeah. After you gave me everything, and yeah, after you sacrificed your career for me, and you took care of me while I had cancer and all that. Yeah, it was just fun times, dude. That really hurts. Dude, you could have said that. This didn't age well. You didn't have to put that LMAO, laughing out loud, laughing my ass off. You, sh- you could have just left it as this didn't age well. Period. But adding that comment, dude, did you really love this guy at all? Ow.
TenZ then said, "Literally did not age well. Skull emo."
Dude, this guy is still hurting from that breakup, even though it's been months. Literally did not age well. Skull emojis. He's still hurting.
Emoji times 3. Like, I swear this has to be some type of humiliation ritual. I'm telling all the people why.
Oh God, you're such a good guy that you're letting her do this to you. I am so sorry for you, man.
Watching this video right now, please never.
You're just too good of a man, but she's walking all over you. She's laughing at you. While you're brokenhearted, while you sacrifice yourself, she's laughing at you. Laughing my ass off. Oh God, that hurts. That
Never
hurts.
embarrass yourself like this. Never stoop so low and have this much disrespect for your own identity. Please stand up for yourself. Now, to be fair, to play devil's advocate, we don't know what really happened in the situation. This PR statement may be for anything, right? There could have been something this guy did, TenZ. He could have done something very diabolical behind the scenes. She may have done something very diabolical behind the scenes, and they may have put together this supposed joint statement to try and save face.
So that was a joint statement. That's why you just let her post that and you didn't say your own piece. Bad move.
We don't know. I don't know. But again, getting engaged to someone of which you quite literally saved their life by providing them some of your bone marrow because you're a genetic match, and then being high school sweethearts on top of that, and dropping your professional career in esports, giving up basically your entire life to try and save this person, and then what, 6 or 7 years down the line, you just grow apart.
6, 7.
This just
6,
lets me
7.
know if a
6,
couple
7.
like this can't make it, I can't make it. There's just no way. There's no way. But who knows? That's just I mean, that's my perspective on this situation. Let me know yours down below. You guys may be fans or viewers of these people. You may know them better than me. Maybe I'm missing context. But as far as I can see after reading all this, seeing all this, and getting the context, this is not good. This is making me kind of sad.
Oh God, it's a complete a black pill, from the surface level right now. We don't really know what's going on. Like Maury said, the the guy who made this video. But that so far from all those texts and everything and what's going on, it's really hard to swallow that for 7 years you guys were in love, then suddenly, oh, I don't feel it anymore. LOL. Bye. Dude, man. For a guy that really hurts. All right. I believe Maury made another video. Like I said, it's been a week, right? And let's get to it. There we go. TenZ, and Kyedae breakup gets worse. Okay, there's more to it than just like the breaking up, right? But who knows? Who knows? Come on.
So guys and gals, the TenZ and Kyedae situation just gets so much more worse. People are now speculating that this guy right here that we see on our screens right now with this frog knitted crochet.
Okay, this guy. Funny story. In the middle of the week, so I went through or read, well, not really read, but just like viewed some videos on their breakup, and I looked up this guy right here, John. His name is what? John Chewy. He's a voice actor, right? He's a voice actor. I looked it up, and he posted in the middle of the week. He posted a new picture of his supposedly new profile pic. I don't know if it's him who actually posted it or he got tagged on it. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just a goblin from the internet. And here's the picture, right? There it is. That picture right there. And he put down a new pic, or whoever put down new pic. And I looked at it, looked at the comments. Half of it, I guess, or was just like hate. They really hate this guy because of this issue that we're gonna get into this video. And what happened is that yeah, so I put in my own poke or my own comment on it, right? I'm poking the lion basically. Just here you go, have fun. And the comment I put is this: like a true sick NTR protagonist. Sorry. And I don't know if that really like got to him or something. He only had like 4 views, one like, one heart. And after that, after my comments, I didn't see his photo anymore. It's either he deleted it or he put me as spam, maybe. Most likely he put me as spam. But he didn't like this comment. Now, instead of laughing at it, he spammed me. I guess I struck a nerve. So, as proof, I'm here at her Twitter or X or whatever. I'm on his page, There you go. His regular pin. And the photo that I commented on was right here. It was right here, but now it's nowhere, right? So, like I said, he either deleted it or sent me a spam, so I don't see it anymore. I struck a nerve, and I don't know, I don't know who he is or anything like that, but if that struck a nerve, there might be some truth to it, you know. So there you go. His last post was from February 10, Feb 10, and pretty much that picture I saw, it was posted on the 12th, February 12th. That's when it was posted. I don't see it here no more. So to me, he might be guilty of that. So let's continue the video. Okay.
Garmin is connected to potentially the breakup between TenZ and Kyedae, as she has the same thing going on. Apparently, they're connected in some way, shape, or form. A commenter below said no correlation, and then someone below said just happy little accidents. Additionally, Twitter users are now saying people on Reddit are saying that Kyedae was cheating on TenZ since December last year. Here we have a post on the r/OTV and Friends drama subreddit. They say TenZ and Kyedae break up. Recent rumors regarding a potential breakup didn't come from nowhere. One, initially at first, Kyedae completely cleansed her Insta feed. Some people say that she removed the engagement post first and then everything on her page after. Can't confirm however.
Okay. Here's also what I found out since it's been a week. Of course, I did my own little bit digging and everything like that. So that's him. Let's do a search for Johnny. New pic. So I couldn't find this new pic anywhere. So I don't know. Maybe he deleted it. Who knows? Go to images. Okay, those aren't him. That's him right there, right? See more. Okay. So what we're gonna do is do this. See that? That's John right there. Okay, let's just shrink this one. John. And we go here. TenZ. Apology letter. I was looking for an apology letter or anything with new. Nothing. Okay, TenZ. Image. All right, so this, I'm guessing this was the one that they were showing. That one's an old one, I'm guessing. So if this is his latest one, then we'll pick that. Okay. I know you don't know where I'm going at with this, but there we go. Let's put them side by side. TenZ, John, right? I don't see any other latest pictures, but I'm thinking that's his latest, and that's probably an old photo also. But okay, if that is old photo, let's do an old photo. Let's be even, right? Let's be even. Oop. Okay, old photo. I have an old photo. Thinking that's an old photo. Let's put them side by side. TenZ, the good man, and John, the Chad. I wonder who would the girl pick, right? Would the modern girl pick the good man or the bad boy Chad? So come on, who are you gonna pick, girls? Are you gonna pick the good guy, the good man, or the exciting Chad? I wonder. That's why you have this whole drama here, man. Look at that chiseled face, man. He is Chad. He's the man that we hate. Or the man that we want to become. Hey, I'm jealous also. I want those abs. Dude, I want that chiseled face and everything. You know? But hey, I'm born as a goblin. A Filipino goblin. But yeah, comparing these two, if this guy is just friends with her, just friends, dude, I'd be on full alert myself, you know. But I don't know these people. They don't know me. Let's move on. Close, close.
However, and for context, they were going to get married. They were engaged. 2. TenZ had also removed every post except one with Kyedae on Instagram. The engagement post was also unpinned from his Twitter profile. Edit: the last post with Kyedae has now been deleted. 3. TenZ had unfollowed her on Instagram a month ago and then refollowed a bit after. Can't confirm if the same had happened on Twitter, which would imply that this was not mutual.
Okay, if you don't want any misunderstanding to happen, but you already did it and everything. Like I said before, a week after the breakup, you should have said something. Then you could have started doing this, then everything started making sense, right? But still, what made you break up? We don't know. But looking at the comparison with John and TenZ, yeah, the internet. Come on. Of course, we only see the surface level of this whole story. They're not saying much, but from what we see, and that pretty much out of experience. That's what we can go on. That's why this drama is going on.
Or at the very least, not something that TenZ wanted to do himself. 4. TenZ had spent the holidays alone. Kyedae was in Vancouver. They had always, the past years prior, spent the holidays together with their families in Canada. And 5th, neither TenZ nor Kyedae have been wearing their engagement rings in the past month. They had always been wearing their engagement rings on stream for the past 4 years. This is probably the biggest evidence. Something.
I'm telling you, you did yourself wrong. You should have just announced it within a week and started doing all this. So that's why it looks very suspicious. Like the kids say, it looks sus.
Happened. And in this post, now from a deleted user, it says Daph and Kyedae unfollow each other after Kyedae starts hanging out with Daph's ex-boyfriend, John. And a commenter under the post says, "John Choi, you evil man, having sex with all the Asian women streamers, and Mo Man."
Yeah, there you go. From the looks of this guy, Just from looking at this guy, he's the total Chad. The bastard that we want to become. Oh man,
9 times.
dude, modern women doesn't want good boys. They want Chad. That's why we want to be Chad. You know, so be assholes. That's all a guy can do nowadays. Just be an asshole, and she will love you for life.
Another person said, only fair that she gives the bone marrow back. I don't think that's possible. So
Like I said, the bone marrow part, I don't know if it's true or not, but dude, man, you're too much of a good guy. Too much.
someone else said, if this was reversed, everyone would be calling him trash. Double standards, insane. Another person said, this John guy is screwing all these big female streamers like Extra Emily, 39 Dav, and now Kyedae, when all these girls used to be friends. Cold world. Another person
They all used to be friends, and now they're not talking to each other because of John. Hmm. Like the said, like Mike, like the kid said, sus.
person said, what did TenZ do that caused Kyedae to cheat on him? That is a crazy ass statement. How can anybody force anyone else to cheat on them? Like, what the? Why not just leave the?
Dude, from the surface level, like I said, from what had happened, he did everything right. He's the good man. But he was boring, right? Because he was predictable. He'll do anything for you. That's what everybody's thinking, you know.
Relationship, if you're interested in extramarital, well, they didn't get married yet, extra fiance ship D, I don't know what to call it. But again, ladies and gentlemen, of course, these are just fans and viewers speculating and projecting. There's no hard proof or solid evidence supporting any of this aside from people trying to piece things
wow.
together themselves based off of, people who've been watching these streamers for years.
Oh, he's just my friend. Don't worry about him. Yeah. Yeah. He's better looking than you, taller than you. He has this stubble that you can't even grow on your face. You know, he's a total bad boy. So yeah, he's just a friend. Don't worry about it. Don't you're being paranoid. You're just being paranoid. You know, dude, just chill. You're being paranoid. Oh God. Oh, the same line over and over, right?
Years, I'm sure they know way more than I do when it comes to all these rumors. And here we have this one post from another commenter saying, I don't know if it's true, but I found this on Reddit with Kyedae in some Twitch chat saying, I'm sorry, laughing my ass off.
Ooh, I forgot about this. I'm sorry. Laughing my ass off. Not my fault. Laughing my ass off. Of course, it's not your fault because John planned it. So I'm stuck here for a day with Chad or John, the good-looking guy, the big guy, the tall guy. You know, I got there on the wrong time. Wrong time by mistake. Really? Okay. LMAO. So I'm stuck here for a day. Okay, but there you go. Crying, sure, you're crying. You're there with Chad, the good-looking guy. Oh, man, okay. Me and who's this? Savan? Savan? Okay. Whoever this Savan is, or this girl right here, or this person right here, you gotta say your piece and come with receipts that nothing happened here, because if you stay silent, You know, or I don't know. Like I said, we're from the internet. We don't know each other. You're probably besties with Kyedae over here, and you're probably gonna keep it to your grave, whatever happened that day. So I don't know. So you gotta have receipts, because girls would be covering for each other, especially when it comes to cheating. Yeah. Ah, man.
And not my fault. LMAO. So I'm stuck here for a day. And John, same.
Tyson, don't be mad. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Don't be mad. LMAO. Okay. I don't know if that's how they always talk to each other, but I wouldn't be laughing my ass off. I'd say, sorry, I'm stuck here for a day. We got the wrong time. Me, John, and Susie missed the last boat. Probably that wouldn't sound sus at all. Right? Tyson, don't be mad. LMAO. That gives me a good idea.
Guy we saw before got the time wrong. Crying emoji times 3. Me and Suvan missed the last boat. Tyson, don't be mad. Tyson is her, or was her soon-to-be husband. And somebody said hard cooked. Broken heart emoji. Like, guys, I just gotta say, after being high school sweethearts, being together for like almost 7 years, from 17 to 23, 24, saving her life from blood and bone cancer by giving your bone marrow to her because you're a genetic match, and being there for her, literally almost destroying your career or giving up your esports career, of which some people say he was going to give up anyway.
Dude, man. It hurts because I was skinny like him around what, 17, 18, around my 20s, my early 20s. I was as skinny as him. I was Tyson, except I didn't have the gaming talent or anything like that. But yeah, I was just like him. So that's why this hurt more. This hurts more for me because I feel like I'm I'm that guy. Ow.
Way to pursue another path in life, to one day try and marry this woman and, create a family together, only for this to happen. It's sick work. How could this not make anybody, demoralized from pursuing relationships? If people like this can't
Tyson,
survive
don't be
and
mad.
create long-lasting relationships, like into potential marriage, how can anybody else? And someone said Reddit users should open their own CIA or some shit, bro.
You don't even know. You don't even know. Some people from the CIA are in Reddit. Retired ones, people who are just enlisting, all that. You don't know who's on Reddit. Old detectives, old PIs. But of course, would they be looking into something like this? Maybe, because they're bored like I am. You don't know, little girl. Come on. It could be anybody from Reddit.
Bro, they are so cool. Is that sarcasm? I don't know. I mean, yeah, Redditors and other internet forum users like on 4chan or
Oh,
QB
God.
Farms, yeah, these people, although on different platforms and, are on different sides of the spectrum, one thing they all have in common is investigating the out of anything that they're interested in. Way
Yes.
better than the actual police sometimes.
Absolutely.
Here we have another.
Dude, people online are bored also, don't you know? And we get our kicks in a different way.
Another post from someone else said, the audacity of this HOE clearing her name, manipulating TenZ to say it was mutual when they know deep down inside it's not.
Dude, the thing is, I feel for the guy, and I think he's still in love with Kyedae, this girl right here, right? That he would still do anything for her, even lie for her, to save face and all that, right? That's why this whole thing is so sus.
And she cheated. This HOE just having PFP match with John Choi, this guy right here. They seem highly upset about them. And again, guys, this is just pure speculation. Obviously, we don't really know anything. Apparently, this guy's a voice actor for CESD talent.
Hi, my name is John Choi, and I'm the voice of Panty in Panty and Stocking, which shouldn't be possible, but here's how it happened. I got
Brutal. So this is the guy, huh? And I'm super curious as to what the comments are saying down below. I mean, good God, let's see what people are saying. Well, actually, on another post, this latest one, he said, "It's my birthday, by the way. Would you miss me if I died? Do you hate me?" People are saying, "N-word, didn't you home wreck?" Someone else said, "Bro, heard someone say," and I quote, "cancer." Wow, that is crazy. Maymay said, "John, what the F are you up to, you effing weirdo?" Tori said, "I'm be sad. Yeah, happy birthday." Someone said, "Bro, you are kinda sus, like your personality give awful vibes." Someone else said, "I was unsure if the home wrecking allegations were true, but seeing this tweet, I immediately knew you were the ultimate male manipulator." Well, it seems as though that a lot of commenters aren't too fond of this gentleman. As someone said, "Grew apart from the person who held it down when you had cancer." That is the part that gets me, bro. That would make me sick. Like if I was in love and I did this for the girl I felt like I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, like we were gonna have kids, the whole shebang, and do everything together, and this happens, bro, I might just check out of life. I don't know, man. I might just crash out. Here we have this other fan saying, Kyedae fans is projecting what Kyedae did to TenZ, by the way. It's Kyedae literally cheat on him. Guy, grammar, please. For many months now, he says, though. John Choi been with her for many months now and cracking her alone in an island and more. Daph and John Choi's ex unfollowed Kyedae despite Kyedae being her best friend. So apparently the rumor is this guy has girls who are Eskimo sisters with him. Allegedly, all three girls have engaged with him previously. And now I guess one or two of girls associated with Kyedae have unfollowed her in lieu of recent events. However, with the screenshot here, it says Daph and Kyedae unfollow each other after Kyedae starts hanging out with Daph's ex John. So clearly there's some kind of obviously thing going on there. And from this post, it says, "What I heard from Reddit is probably Kyedae cheated with that guy John, Daph's ex. I mean, who would want to be friends with your friend's ex-boyfriend?" Yeah, that is a bit weird. Kind of like two girls who are best friends. One has a boyfriend, they break up, and then one of the best friends still tries to remain friends with the ex-boyfriend. Just obviously weird dynamics there. Post goes on to say, also, this John guy is known to date many big female streamers and then breaking up and moving on to the next.
Chad, my man, yeah, just be a homemaker. Just fuck all those bitches, right?
Girl in a few days. And Kyedae has also been hanging out.
See, if this is true, allegedly, right? Because it came from the internet. If this is true, and then that picture or whatever, like I said, this picture, and my comment on it, if it was like deleted or most likely spammed or hidden away somewhere that nobody else will see, there's kind of a little bit of a truth here for me right now, you know? It's like my joke, my little poke right here struck a nerve. Like a true sick NTR protagonist. Come on, man, just laugh it off. But there's probably some truth to it because you don't want to see it. You don't want to laugh at it. I see your girlfriend. She is mine. She will be mine.
With John from last few months, and Leslie met Kyedae and John at dinner like 4 days ago. So my guess is Kyedae probably cheated and Tyson ended things. For what is
I am not surprised if Reddit or people from the internet starts looking into more details and starts lining up the days. And once the internet starts doing that and your story doesn't match up, you're done. You're done. Sorry, man. Tyson, I really feel sorry for you, but yeah, you need to stop being the good guy. Stop being the good man. Just be an asshole like everybody else. Yeah, women loves assholes, definitely. As you can see from what's going on with your ex. So yeah, women do not like good men.
It's worth, I think it's Kyedae's loss in the long run, and Tyson probably got saved from the wreck of a marriage if this happened, which knowing Kyedae now would have happened later also. So they're saying this potential rumored allegation of cheating would have happened anyway if they had gotten married. So he dodged the bullet. And again, until like this is verified, this is all speculation. But again, I would not be shocked.
Yep, it's all speculation. We don't have all the facts yet. So unless all of them comes out with receipts, evidence, timelines, and all that, this will be the story that people remembers. And your fans and everybody else who defends you, they'll defend you. But everybody else who just knows the surface level like this, that's what we're gonna know you for. So John, you're the NTR protagonist. Kyedae, you're the good girl that turned into a hoe. And Tenzin, sorry man, but the good guy always loses. That's reality. The the good guy always finishes last. Sorry.
Ye on Twitter said, and I quote, "We grew apart. You changed, not him. Remember when he went to Thailand for work and you said, Tyson's gonna come back home and he's gonna be like, you're a new person. Anyway, thank you for not prolonging this agony," followed by this video here.
Stressed out over stupid shit like I used to. Like I feel like I was like really anxious and like constantly like neurotic. I don't know.
Anxious and neurotic. You're bored and horny. You're bored with Tyson, and now that he's out of picture, you're really horny, I guess.
High strung. I'm mentally in like the best state I've been in a really long time. And I'm so happy. Tyson's gonna like come back home and he's gonna be like, holy shit, you're like a new person. I'm like, bro, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh God.
It's been good. It's been chilling.
Anyways, guys, girls, what do you think? This isn't even my relationship, and even I feel a little bit of sick. I mean, good God, crazy work.
Well, Maury, thank you for the video again. And yeah, it's a big mess, but you could have like just cleared this up if you guys came out with a statement and receipts, I guess, within a week of that breakup. But instead, you guys waited until now to actually tell the public. Well, that's what happens, right? Lesson learned. But that's a really heavy lesson to learn, because your reputations, they've taken a hit. All right, you guys. That's it for tonight. Bye. Good night.